95.6.
Make a difference.
Another update now in our Make a Difference feature. Let's hear about another project aiming to help our community. Now, it's still not clear when children will be able to return to school. We'll have more on that in the next hour. And although teachers, schools and other organisations have done a huge amount to make resources available online, a lot of children don't have the kit available to be able to make use of them. The educational charity Titan Partnership is trying to do something about that with a campaign called Computers for Children. Their chief executive, Carolyn Chapman-Lees, joins me now. So good morning to you, Carolyn.
Good morning, Caroline. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Good,
and
good.
What are you hoping to do here then, Carolyn?
Well, really through the Computers for Children, we are able to do exactly what you just said. We're going to try and tackle tech poverty in Birmingham. And essentially it's about raising funds so that we can purchase devices for children across the Titan Partnership, and that's children of all ages across primary and secondary, because so many of them don't have devices to access the online resources you were just referring to. So, they might have one device, they might have no devices, but we need to make sure they've got sufficient access so that they can really make the most of the resources that's being spent to them.
So what do you need and who can help?
So, a couple of weeks ago, if I can just give you a bit of the context of this, if that's okay. A couple of weeks ago, I was on a fabulous online forum, and there was about 800 people on that, and it was addressing how education is looking at the COVID-19 crisis, and tech poverty kept coming to the top of this. And so I spoke to a number of our schools the next day, and it quickly came about that over 700 children just across 15 schools, that's a small proportion of our network, 700 children don't have devices. So I thought if we could look at maybe a target of around 1,000 devices and raise around £200,000, we would at least start to help those children and their families in getting the access that they need.
Now, this campaign is new, but Titan Partnership has been going strong for some time. What other work does the charity do, Carolyn?
So we do a lot of work around inclusion and diversity. One of our key priorities is around inclusion and diversity. So we do a lot of work with our schools around the child criminal exploitation agenda. We also do a lot of work around careers and skills, making sure that young people have the opportunity to take part in enterprise and employability programs. And we also run our own teacher training program, which helps to develop the teachers and leaders of tomorrow, and very, very specifically about developing teachers that want to work in inner city schools.
Right. If people are listening and they want to help, how can they do that?
Super. So, we really do need your support. We appreciate there's a big government initiative happening, but this is something that we need support for immediately. These children need support immediately. So if you could go to our Just Giving page, which is justgiving.com, Computers for Children, and you can see on there that you'll be able to donate if you're an individual. And there's also information if you're a corporate and would like to get involved, a bigger organisation would like to get involved with support. There's information on there to get in touch with one of our project coordinators, Mark, who will take you through how you could support. But we really do need that support. These kids need these computers now. These families need these computers now. So we really would appreciate your support.
Well, listen, Carolyn, I can hear the passion that you're talking with right now. So you obviously care very deeply about this.
Absolutely.
Let's hope that you get that help. And thank you very much for coming on and chatting to us. That's the educational charity Titan Partnership, and Carolyn Chapman-Lees there joining us. Now, that's another charity trying to make a difference in our community. And if you know something that's going on.